So have you ever been in a room with one of those guys who just seems to be the most charismatic and handsome guy there? So what makes him different? Is it charisma? Yeah, sure, I suppose. Is it personality? Yeah, it could be. Is it simply just physical attractiveness? Maybe and maybe not. Let me just say that physical attributes don't play as big of a role as a lot of people think, and that's what we're talking about in today's video, and it's all coming right up. All right, welcome back to my channel, and as always, I'm glad that you're here. Okay, so I don't want to sugarcoat this for you because it's true. People that are generally good looking are going to have an advantage initially. But honestly, that's all it is, an initial advantage, because once they open their mouth, that either makes or breaks the advantage. I will say though that good looking people that are also smart, interesting, and have personality, I mean, that's just not even fair for the rest of us because those people are going to win regardless. However, since the rest of us didn't win the DNA lottery like Ryan Gosling, we have to work on other areas of ourselves in order to compete. And that's what I want to talk about in this video because there's two types of people in this world. The people who grow old and die and the people who grow old and live. Which one are you? If you want to live and live well, then let's get into it.
Come with me if you want to live.
Okay, the first thing I'd like to talk about is your personality. If you find yourself constantly complaining about things that you don't have any control over, you need to work on reining that in a little bit because there's a lot of personality traits that make someone unattractive, and constantly complaining and being negative is right towards the top of that list because nobody wants to be around someone who complains constantly, even if that person is good looking. So I know someone personally that I avoid as much as possible who can't go 5 minutes without complaining about something that's out of their control. So it's either complaining about food quality at the restaurant or the parking situation at the grocery store or the price of gas or taxes or blaming the other side of the aisle about political issues that they don't even care about. So here's your assignment for the next 7 days. If you catch yourself complaining about stuff, stop it. If you start hearing negative words come out of your mouth, change the conversation or remove yourself from that situation. Get used to the practice of talking about things that make you and other people feel good about themselves. And if you can't think of that many positive things to talk about, this is why you need practice. Okay, let's talk about physical appearance for a minute because I can already hear the comments coming in right now. So like I said earlier, good-looking people only have an initial advantage. After that, it's all about how you carry yourself and your personality. I will say though, because this is, for the most part, a style channel, paying attention to your appearance is critical because you can't expect people to take you seriously and find you attractive if you don't put yourself together in a way that sends the message to other people that you respect yourself. Okay, I'm sure you know this already, but if you don't respect yourself and it shows, that makes it really hard for other people to find you attractive and want to spend time with you. Now, yes, physical appearance is important, but it's not the only thing. It's just one of many qualities that people notice about you. So people are drawn to things that look good to them. But the good news is that's different for every single person. So don't feel like you have to look like Chris Hemsworth because you don't. Now, the overall topic of style is just a little too big for this video, but I've got lots of other videos on my channel that talk about this specifically. The bottom line is this though. You must present yourself to the world in a way that shows you give a crap about yourself. Wear nicer shoes, wear pants that fit, tuck your shirt in, and make sure your grooming is taken care of. Because I gotta tell you, it's very distracting being in a conversation with someone who's got crazy neck hair or nose hairs that look like spiders are crawling out of their nostril. And if you're looking for one of the best grooming tools on the market and the one that I use, let me talk for a minute about today's video sponsor, Brio. I've talked about Brio in several other videos because this is my go-to grooming tool. So it comes with an adjustable titanium rake that takes it from 1 millimeter out to 1.9, and it also comes with a bunch of guard attachments that take it all the way out to 18 millimeters. This trimmer is part of my grooming routine, and I even made a video where I cut my own hair with it. And one of the things that I'm most excited about is the new zero blade attachment. So this blade is fixed at a very close 0.2 millimeters, so it's perfect for cleaning up your mustache and also creating those nice tight lines along the edge of your beard. But even if you don't have facial hair, This is terrific for cleaning up the hair on the back of your neck in between haircuts. Now, I will say, this isn't for trimming around your man bits. It's a little too close for that, so I would still suggest using the standard adjustable blade for that with whatever attachments you like. So this trimmer is incredibly quiet. It comes with a ceramic blade, which is 4 times harder than stainless steel, and the battery seriously never seems to die, but when it finally does, it's a very simple USB charge. I do want to let you know that they tend to sell out when they run promotions like this. So if you want to grab one, don't wait. They gave us a link that I'll leave down below that also gets you a great deal if you want to go grab one right now. Okay, next is to do something unexpected. Get some new clothes, get some new shoes, get a new haircut, or even grow a beard. People expect certain things from you because you've trained them on what to expect. Make sense? People will put you in categories based on how they perceive you, what category you've placed yourself in, and how you've trained them to treat you. Break out of this category. And I'm not saying you need to go out and buy a brand new Corvette, although the new mid-engine Stingrays are very cool, but if you change things up, you are perceived as more interesting, more fun to be around, and more attractive. Also, it's in your best interest to be open to changing something about yourself. I mean, I get it. It's real easy to get stuck in your ways, especially as we get older, but if you think you can be a better person, what are you waiting for? Do it. Start working on it. Make today the day that you finally incorporate that change and do the thing that you've always wanted to do. And listen, if you want to learn more about that specifically, there's a link down in the description to doingday.com, which is my one-on-one coaching program. Hit me up over there and let's talk. So another thing is to do more stuff. Get outside, go see stuff and do new things, because I'm telling you, there's no better way to become more interesting and have more interesting conversations than to do more interesting things. Because think about it, how can you be more interesting if you're not out having interesting experiences and doing cool shit? Because what's better, being in an awkward conversation with someone who is good looking, or having an amazing conversation and connecting with someone interesting who just might not be as good looking? I guarantee you that the women or the people that you engage with that find you interesting are the same people that want you around more. Okay, next is to improve and hone your social skills. Talk to as many people as you can and start random conversations with people every time you're out. I've talked about this before. If it gets awkward, it doesn't matter because you don't know them anyway. It's all about repetition and practice and learning what works and what doesn't. And of course, doing more of what works. One more thing I want to add here is if you find yourself standing in a group conversation with multiple people and you see someone outside the circle trying to join the conversation, open the circle and let them in. I can't tell you how awful it feels standing outside a circle of people who know you're there and want to join in, but are completely unwilling to open the circle and let you in. So use open body language and allow people to know that you're open to conversation. I mean, seriously, you can walk through a social event or a bar and you can spot those people who are open to conversations and, of course, those who aren't. It's also very easy to recognize the women who are fully engaged with the person that they're with versus the women who aren't. Guys, it's as clear as day, and it all has to do with body language. Make eye contact with people. Don't walk around with your head down. And if you're talking to someone, face them and give them your full attention. Like I said before, it's not all about looks. So when you're in a conversation with someone, ask them about themselves and try to form connections with people. Ask what they like to do for fun. Ask where they're from, because you never know, it might be the same place that you're from or that place that you love to go visit. Talk about what interests them, because if you can connect with someone on that type of a personal level, it makes you a lot more enjoyable to be around. Smile at people. Walk upright with good posture and give genuine compliments. And if you'd like to break the ice and start a conversation with someone, just smile and say, "Hi, I don't think we've met yet. My name's John." And then you take it from there. All right, that's where I'm going to jump off for today. But if you're a subscriber, that means I'll see you in just a few days for another brand new video. But until then, my friends, live well, stay healthy, and I do hope to see you again very soon.